An alleged Ponzi scheme brought to light by KARE 11 News in 2019 has now resulted in a man from Blaine indicted in federal court. He's accused of scamming 250 people across the country out of $600,000. Here's KARE 11's Lou Raguse.
Between 2015 and 2020, according to federal prosecutors, at least 250 people across the United States responded to alluring job postings
I was supposed to get a base salary of $4,000 a month.
by Minnesota companies WaterTech Marketing, Water Innovations Group, Mile High H2O, and the New H2O. Companies guaranteeing pay for selling water filtration devices called the K8. In order to start selling, they needed to buy one of the units first for $5,000 with a money-back guarantee.
And I want to emphasize emphatically that we will be honoring, of course, all refunds.
How long did it take to get your water machine?
I actually never received the water machine.
Did you ever receive the machine?
No.
Never got the machine.
And those promised monthly salaries didn't arrive either, leaving people like Doug Pierce from Kansas, whose son had a brain tumor, angry and embarrassed.
I feel like I was Ponzi schemed.
They all dealt with a man with the same voice who sometimes went by Michael Brunn, sometimes David Mueller, a man with lots of excuses.
We're not like some, company in a garage that just created a website and said, hey, send us money. That's not what it is.
In fact, that's exactly what federal prosecutors now say it was. They've indicted Charles Fields of Blaine, the man they say is behind the voices and the phony names, on 5 counts of wire fraud, $600,000 of alleged theft.
I think it's awesome. I think it just shows that karma will find a way, and there is no easy quick buck.
Back in 2019, Fields eluded KARE 11 Investigates, even canceling an interview at the 11th hour. Today,
Charles, Lou Raguse from KARE 11 News. I think it's about time we sat down and talked.
still no comment, as the victims feel a sense of vindication.
None of these people did anything wrong. They were looking for something that seemed very, very legitimate. And this guy was as smooth as can be.
Court papers say Charles Fields was behind all of those phony water filtration companies. I read through the search warrants that say Fields used the money to live a normal suburban family life, spending it on vacations, restaurants, and more.
Frustrating, but also gratifying to see that he was caught in the end.
That's kind of the feeling a lot of these victims had when I called them today.
Thanks, Lou.